Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrious Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrious Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You gotta win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we see what he can do with it. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight. Chief among them, the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Good.
So here is the pancration fighter, UFC flyweight champion Demetrious Johnson, and just when you think you're settling in for 15 or 25 minutes, as Joseph Benavidez can attest, he knocks you out in less than a minute. So we'll see how Demetrious Johnson chooses to attack this foe tonight. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Johnson gets the early takedown.
Big ground and pound. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Johnson.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. Nice transition.
Johnson's going for a choke here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Both
Guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Johnson's in half guard now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Johnson's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing down.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Nice kick, yep.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Beautiful.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Nice positional control here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Johnson's in half guard. Side control now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Great job landing a strike from his back.
Johnson's right back to the full mount here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks. but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, heading back to the corner, and Pantoja's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice strike.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Johnson. Single leg takedown. Johnson's in half guard. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Pantoja.
Nice pass.
Pantoja's back in full mount.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Johnson.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, nice work to get the takedown there. Good entry by Johnson. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Takes his back. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Johnson's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Back and forth we go. Looking for the takedown, he gets it. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Big right hook there by the champ.
Pantoja's in half guard now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Pantoja's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Now drops inside that closed guard. Pantoja's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his almost possible.
Just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Final seconds of round 4. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, sit down, take a breath. Good, okay, are you with me here? Okay, look, I think we're losing it on the scorecard, okay? So you got to get there. There's an urgency right now.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Pantoja. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh!
Big double leg, double change.
He's having his way with him here.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum. Try to go to half guard. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Johnson's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Oh, he's got his back. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DJ.
In the half guard.
Johnson's back in full mount. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Let's get out of that position. Let's go. Create space.
Good work from the top here by Johnson. Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Seconds to go in the fight. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and